Peggy 18.
What really puts MachineGames on the map is that whilst we're making really strong narrative games, we give enough room to have the proper gameplay experience.
So if you look at it from a scientific point of view, it's a fantasy, it's not real life. But from an emotional point of view, we want it to feel real. We want you to feel like you're there.
Nazis work really well because we can all agree that they're bad guys. You don't mind wiping them out.
I mean, who doesn't want to kill Nazis?
Let me first make it absolutely clear that I am not a Nazi.
The Nazis have really expanded when it comes to research with the technology. So you will see old versions coming back but improved with new technology, but you also see completely new enemies.
We have bumped them up a bit. They are a little bit bigger, more intimidating, more fun to kill, I hope.
If you're up for the challenge, you can definitely bring up your biggest guns and try and take them head on. If you're good, it might work. On the other hand, if you want to be more clever, maybe you want to find a vantage point, bring up a weapon that you attach a scope on, and maybe even a silencer, and start taking them out from afar. You go down, you start sneaking, start taking them out with melee moves in a more precise manner. With stealth in Wolfenstein, it's not about avoiding contact or avoid killing, it's about how to kill them silently, how to take them out one by one. If it goes wrong, you can still just bring up 2 weapons and clear the route.
Each combat scenario has 1 or 2 commanders, and those are the important targets. What we're doing now for new Colossus is to make sure that the commanders can call for reinforcement several times.
I think the coolest thing we've done is that you can now dual wield freely. You can mix the weapons any way you want with left and right hand. I enjoy having like a precise silent weapon in one hand and then like my backup if shit breaks loose. This is my go-to, so I don't have to start switching weapon during combat. But you can also see people going with 1 long range and 1 close range. You know, you walk around the corner, you have your close range weapon ready. And some people just want 2 shotguns.
We are introducing a hatchet. That gives us a lot of opportunities to make the takedowns a little bit more excessive. There's a lot of things you can do with a hatchet and a Nazi.
No matter how crazy things get, you are always emotionally invested in what you're doing.
We don't want the player to just play BJ Blazkowicz. We want the player to feel like they actually are BJ Blazkowicz.
For this game, our theme was catharsis. So at the end of it, I think you will be ready to go out on the streets and start a revolution.
Peggy 18.
The new Colossus is a direct sequel. It picks up immediately where the last one left off. New players will catch up quickly and get what the game is about, but for returning players, of course, they will know all of the backstory and they'll just be able to flow right into the narrative of this game.
They're looking for you.
Even though BJ is severely injured, you never break him mentally.
BJ is a badass. He is very easy to identify with because he has very primitive motives.
BJ is that strong, quiet guy, blue-collar guy that gets things done.
He is an angry, angry man who has not had a lot of luck in his life. He is setting out to save the world.
The sole focus is to kill the Nazis and liberate America.
BJ and Anya's relationship is also evolving. They're about to become parents. She's pregnant.
You've gotten so fat.
It says we're having twins.
So they're not just fighting for themselves, they're fighting for a future where the coming generations can live free.
And I'll be damned if I'm gonna raise them in a world run by these Nazi assholes.
And we have all of these characters that are all coming back and they can blossom in this story. And one of them is Frau Engel.
She has a beef with BJ.
I'm addressing the terrorist and murderer, William Joseph Blazkowicz.
Blazkowicz is an icon of the resistance. They can't have him running around. They call him Terror Billy. So she has a personal vendetta and she really has a mission to take him out. But we also have these new characters that, you know, are already trying to fight the Nazis in America. They're trying to hold their own fort. We've been in Europe. We've seen what happened. Now we're taking it to America. And you get to see that brutal Nazi version of the American diner, of the parade. And it's such a fun theme to explore, both as a developer and a player.
Now you. Show me your identification papers, please.
I think what's interesting about America as a setting is that it's a country very much founded on the idea of freedom. So to have that be under totalitarian control, it's a very interesting juxtaposition. The new Colossus takes place in 1961, but it's not like the 1960s that we have in the real world. Technology has advanced at an incredible rate, meaning that primarily the Nazis, but also of course the resistance, have access to technology that is basically futuristic.
I'm not saying it's space aliens, right? But it goes without saying it's fucking space aliens!
What I love about making Wolfenstein games is that we've been given this amazing freedom to do things that are absolutely fearless from a story perspective. But we get to do it in a way where you as a player can be 100% invested and be respected. We're not dumbing things down. I mean, we do a lot of dumb things, but that's because they're fun.
It's dangerous here. You have to be so quiet.
It's never done in a way that's disrespectful to the world or the environment or the characters or the player. We feel like this is the best story that we've ever made.